Gilgamesh's early kit has finally been revealed, and the information is both surprising and incredibly interesting to break down together. This is one of the leaks that many players have been waiting for, especially considering how little information we've received regarding the Fate collab characters compared to regular Honkai Star Rail characters. As usual, all of the information discussed in this video comes from sources considered fairly credible. But before we get into the main discussion, running out of Stellar Jade in Honkai Star Rail? Don't worry, there's a more budget-friendly solution. Now you can top up in-game safely, quickly, and at a lower price through U7 Buy. And it's not just Honkai Star Rail, other games are available too, all in one place. Still not sure? No problem. You can check U7 Buy's reviews directly on Trustpilot, so it's transparent and trustworthy. For comparison, 80 oniric shards cost around $100 in the official store, but on U7 Buy, it's much cheaper. The process is also instant. Just select your server, enter your UID, and the balance is delivered straight to your account, no hassle. Don't forget to use code BOOM for a 5% discount. Click the link in my description or pinned comment to visit U7 Buy. Alright, now let's move on to the main topic. In the previous video, we discussed the upcoming version 4.4 beta schedule, which is already right around the corner. For those of you who haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend checking it out first. This time, we'll be covering an equally exciting topic, Gilgamesh's early kit, which has finally surfaced. Without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the discussion. Before we get into Gilgamesh's kit itself, there's one interesting piece of information we should discuss first regarding the version 4.4 rerun banners. This information comes from Mortis, who recently made a rather intriguing post. In his post, Mortis asked whether anyone still remembered Jade, while pointing out that Jade's last rerun happened more than 400 days ago. And if we actually check the banner history, that's true, Jade's last rerun was back in version 3.0, which is an extremely long time ago. Honestly, this reminds me a little bit of Rappa, who arguably had it even worse since her first rerun only happened in version 4.0 despite originally releasing in version 2.6. The reason Mortis' post became interesting is because it implicitly suggests that Jade may finally be receiving a rerun in version 4.4. So why did Mortis suddenly bring this up? Well, there's actually additional context that makes his statement even more interesting. In a follow-up post, Mortis claimed that someone was spreading incorrect rerun information. After looking into it further, it appears he may have been referring to Sakiko leaks. Although Sakiko stated that their information came from Uncle Red Note, there's currently no way to verify whether that claim is actually true or whether they were simply using Uncle Red Note's name. According to Sakiko leaks, the rerun lineup for version 4.4 would be Sparksy, Donheng PT, and Evernight for the first half, and Jiaoqiu, Aventurin, and Anaxa for the second half, with Mortis simultaneously hinting at Jade as a rerun candidate while also suggesting that someone provided misleading rerun information. There's a strong possibility that the Sakiko leaks lineup is exactly the information Mortis was referring to. Regardless of which side ends up being correct, it's still far too early to treat any version 4.4 rerun information as confirmed. This is definitely something we'll need to monitor more closely as additional leaks begin to emerge. Alright, now let's move on to the main topic that many of you have been waiting for, Gilgamesh's early kit. The source for this information is once again Mortis Leaks. As we discussed in a previous video, Mortis had already mentioned that the Fate collab characters would possess direct gameplay synergy with one another. Now, he has provided significantly more detail regarding how the synergy between Gilgamesh and SABER is expected to function mechanically. It's important to note that, for now, the available information only covers Gilgamesh. We still don't have any substantial details regarding Rin's kit. In his post, Mortis described Gilgamesh's mechanics as follows. After SABER performs several attacks, a special strike will be unleashed. Through this interaction, Gilgamesh gains charge stacks, while SABER restores energy and receives action advance. Additionally, extra buffs become active whenever SABER is present on the same team as Gilgamesh. Even from this early description, it's already very clear that Gilgamesh and SABER were designed to complement each other directly. This isn't a one-sided support relationship. Both characters provide meaningful benefits to one another. The information was later expanded upon by another anonymous source who shared additional details regarding what Mortis had described. According to this source, Mortis was actually referring to Gilgamesh's traces, and they provided a much more detailed explanation of each one. The first trace states that whenever SABER attacks, whether through her skill, enhanced basic attack, or ultimate, Gilgamesh will automatically launch a follow-up attack. This follow-up attack consumes some of his accumulated charge stacks and deals lightning damage. This is particularly interesting because it confirms that the special strike Mortis previously mentioned is actually Gilgamesh's follow-up attack. The second trace whenever Gilgamesh and SABER are placed on the same team. Gilgamesh gains increased damage output. Furthermore, he receives additional charge stacks whenever SABER gains energy or receives action advance effects from his trace. When you combine these two traces together, the synergy becomes very apparent. SABER continues attacking and receiving energy and action advance effects, which in turn triggers Gilgamesh's follow-up attacks. Meanwhile, Gilgamesh benefits from increased damage as long as SABER remains on the team. Both characters are effectively supporting and enabling each other simultaneously. For players who already own SABER, this is obviously fantastic news, especially because Gilgamesh is expected to be obtainable for free. That means you won't need to spend additional Stellar Jade just to complete the synergy between the two characters. Personally, I'm pretty excited about this kit concept. I own SABER myself, and honestly, she hasn't seen much use on my account for quite some time. The introduction of Gilgamesh and his direct synergy could potentially make SABER feel relevant and exciting to play again. What about you? Are you excited about Gilgamesh's kit based on these early details? Or are you disappointed because you don't own SABER and therefore won't be able to fully utilize the synergy between them? Feel free to share your thoughts and speculations in the comments section. Alright, with that, we've reached the end of today's discussion. Thank you so much for your time and attention for watching this video all the way until the end. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow Honkai Star Rail players so they don't miss out on the latest information. Your support through likes and subscriptions means a lot for the growth of this channel and helps it continue delivering informative content in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next discussion.